Hola. This this might be luminal. Uh,
Hello, world.
you have stumbled across the Millennial Monologue with
Yeah,
Morgan Humberg.
and Casey Lowenthal.
Congratulations.
Cue theme music.
So,
Music by Jared Lee French. Thanks,
yes,
Jared. Yeah,
LLC.
Incorporated. Group Limited.
Yes. So, we're having some technical difficulties with old laptops on my end. So, it's looking like this is just going to be a video, or, God, it's looking like it's just going to be audio this week, folks.
Yep. Because I really don't want the rest of the world to just look at me for 45 minutes. That'd be weird. Sorry.
Also, but Morgan is so amazing. You can probably hear me much better on this week because Morgan got me a microphone for Christmas. She's amazing, everyone. Give her a round of applause, please.
Yes, but Casey's even more amazing because she got me a lovely mug from My Favorite Murder, which was the inspiration for this podcast.
Woo! Or
And
should I say wheat woo?
yes. And now I might be drinking luminol, but it's fine, everyone.
Yay!
Best friends.
It's also supposed to glow in the dark.
Yeah, I haven't tested that yet, but it's only 5 o'clock, so
Right.
it's fine. It's daytime. Daytime in the
Yeah,
night.
we just had the winter solstice. So all the days are going to continue to get longer.
That's fabulous. I love being at work all day. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time. All right, everyone. Well, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. The general wishes that everyone should say. Although I went grocery shopping this morning and a lot of people told me Merry Christmas. So
Interesting.
I'm wondering if maybe I just don't look Jewish. Or or just assuming since we're in Texas, I guess it's a conservative state. Maybe everyone's a Christian. I don't know.
What if whenever anybody told you Merry Christmas, you just looked them dead in the eyes and were like, Hail Satan, and walked away? Legal disclaimer, we are not Satanists. Please do not incite a second wave satanic panic. Thank you.
But what if, like, I was a believer in Krampus, Like,
Yeah.
maybe Christmas isn't my thing. Actually, wait, is Christmas still a thing if you do Krampus? Oh, I should have researched that.
I think.
I don't know.
Well, and there's also, as we learned from Bob's Burgers, the Bleakin.
Ah, yes. That's something that you can relate to.
But yeah, there's also the winter solstice that lots of people like to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we wanted to talk about, since we're so close to Christmas, we're 3 days away. Woo! We wanted to talk about traditions, and because Morgan and I both celebrate Christmas, I can't speak for you, but I mostly do it for like familial purposes. I don't really relate to the religious reasons behind it.
Yeah, I'm not a big supporter of Christmas in that it's, what is it? Is it Jesus's birth? See, I don't even, it's been a hot minute since I've been to church, people, okay?
Happy birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party's so lame.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the birth of Jesus. Because now I remember it's like Christmas, which technically it's like Christ Mas. So that makes it
Lord
Spanish.
Christ.
So Lord Christ. Now we're just mixing things. It's fun.
Right. Say bilingual podcast. No.
We are super factual in everything that we say. So
yes, we're experts in all things.
yeah. Yeah, we definitely didn't even look at Wikipedia. So you can
Right. Because we're both 800 years old, so we've had a lot of time to learn about things.
definitely. Yep.
Oh,
But anyways, yes, we would like to just kind of go over some fun things, Let's keep it light, people, and airy for the holidays, even for people who don't celebrate Christmas. If you're a Krampus, supporter, we're gonna cheer you up because I'm pretty sure
yeah.
that he's kind of scary, but it's fine.
Yeah. Also, we'll try to refrain a little bit from diving into all of the consumerism of Christmas
This is true. We'll
and
also
how,
try to keep it light on the religious spectrum because I just feel like nowadays, like a, a vast majority of people celebrate Christmas, but I'm sure most of them don't do it in the religious aspect. It's probably more the consumeristic route, but it's fine.
yeah.
You do you,
Also,
people.
let us know how you what holiday you celebrate, how you celebrate it, um, and if it's more for family or traditions or consumerism or religion.
Hey,
Let us
lots of
know.
people have Amazon shopping problems, so Christmas is
Yeah,
your time.
yeah. We're not here to judge.
No,
We're just nosy.
always. It's what we're known for.
Right.
Tell us everything about your life. But first, we should discuss our tea of the day.
Yes, I'm actually almost finished with mine.
I know I've been slowly drinking it, but I think I'm like liking it more as I drink it.
I'm surprised how much I like it. It's a black tea, and I think it was called Satsuma Spice Cake.
Yeah, I'm glad you pronounced it because I was trying to avoid it. I don't know, but that
I
sounds like it.
maybe. Don't quote
Definitely
me.
black tea.
Yeah, it's black tea. It's got like spice cakey flavors.
Yeah.
I was nervous when I saw this. I thought it was going to be trying to replicate a cake again, which I have talked about how I get nervous when teas do that, but I don't think it did. It was just more of like sweet and spicy flavors. Like like not spicy like chilies,
Right.
like spices.
That you would find in a cake. I
Yeah.
guess you could find chilies in a cake. But yeah, um, I was nervous because like I opened it and I smelled it and I was like, there's something in there that I don't like that I recognize, but I couldn't tell what it was. So I looked on it and I was like, oh, orange peel. That's an
Yeah.
interesting thing to add. And then I was like looking at it steeping and I noticed like actual pieces of peel in there. It's like, oh God,
Yeah.
that doesn't seem like it's gonna taste right. But I can taste it, but it's good. It really kind of adds a nice little tangy citrus flavor to it.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
wasn't.
fan.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the fruit cake that you do want your employees to bring to the holiday party.
Yes, definitely. And normally I would not be drinking black tea at 6 o'clock my time, but I was not productive at all today. So I am I got invited to do karaoke later, so I'm gonna do that.
Yay
And
for me.
then after karaoke, I'm going to come home and be productive because I'm a night person.
Yeah, this tea's only had like one level of caffeine, so
Oh yeah,
try.
I'm gonna come home and make a matcha latte.
Okay. That'll definitely put you right to sleep.
Right?
Just be sure that you go out and you sing Share for me, at least one Share song. Um,
Yeah. That's what I did last time. I only got to sing one song last time, but
oh, okay. Well, then maybe you might want to use your one song for Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I can just scream at people.
Yes, that was my exact thought. Make sure when you hit that like whistle note that you just look somebody dead in the eyes.
And just scream. Scream bloody murder.
Oh.
That's our new Christmas tradition. Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Yes. Screaming Mariah Carey. I think I've done that at least once a day since December started, so it's fine.
I've been once a week, I'm trying to watch a Christmas movie.
Only once a week?
Yeah, I actually had this will start off on a good note for traditions and everything. I had a really good conversation with a few of my coworkers a couple weeks ago because at our theater, we just closed 2 holiday shows yesterday, and it's been nuts, but I got a lot of really good experience, and it was fun. But we were having a big conversation about the consumerism and obligation of the Christmas season and blah de blah de blah, all of that. But yeah, it was just really interesting. I feel like with my family, the sense of obligation that they all feel toward it just skyrockets.
Yeah.
And I actually was like, I don't need anything for Christmas. I don't want anything. And everybody's like, we're going to get you stuff anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel kind of like an obligation to get people stuff.
Yeah. So but it was so funny, the juxtaposition of that conversation. We were decorating one of our bars with Christmas themed stuff. I was wearing a Christmas sweater, my first one that I've ever purchased, which I purchased for work. But yeah, like, I enjoy Christmas, but I'm not one of those people who goes gung-ho for it, because I don't know, it just seems like you work yourself up to this one day, one season, and then everything else after it is this huge letdown. And I won't get too deep into that, but
I don't know. I mean, well, I guess technically my birthday comes before Christmas, but like, starting the new year or whatever. New Year's is always pretty exciting. And my birthday. That's all I got. Yeah, that's true.
Your birthday's in August.
No, it's in July.
Oh my God, I'm awful.
It's fine. It's close.
I was thinking Leo season.
It's only 5 days from August. Yeah, I'm am I on the early end of Leos? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like just
You're
barely.
the 26th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I saved myself, everyone.
Horoscopes save everyone. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, are you saying though that you don't get like gung-ho or you don't get gung-ho for like gifting people, or just like Christmas in general, not like you're not for the spirit or whatever?
Makes me sound like Scrooge.
You hate Christmas.
I actually just watched Scrooged with Bill Murray last night, so that's even funnier. No, I love giving people presents. I love giving people presents any time of year, for whatever reason. Like if I think of something, if I see something that makes me think of somebody and I have the means, I'm just like, so and so would love this. Or like if I read a book that I think people would really enjoy or really benefit from, I'll like give people that book or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I love wrapping presents. I'm really, really good at wrapping presents.
Oh, me too.
And it's so much fun.
Love it.
But yeah, like like when I lived on my own with roommates in Indianapolis, we never put up a tree. We never decorated. I haven't decorated at all in my apartment. One, just because money and space and time, but like, I don't find that I miss it, interestingly enough. And I'll listen to Christmas music here and there, but I don't know. I don't feel the need to be like some people, like the people who start decorating after Halloween, I don't understand those people.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, I just set my tree up like 2 weeks ago. No, last week. Yeah, just last week. So, I don't get it. Also, there's Thanksgiving in between there, everyone. So just remember that.
Right.
You should celebrate food too.
It comes from problematic origins, but
the
sentiment is good.
Technically, you could consider Christmas as coming from problematic origins too, but we won't get into that.
The Catholic Church demonized pagan religions. We said we weren't
And
getting into religion.
and we celebrate Halloween. So,
Yeah. They didn't steal all holidays from pagans, right?
what?
Insert sarcastic tone.
Yeah. Yep. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. No. Uh, I'm actually curious to know what the difference in excitement is like between people getting ready for Christmas and people getting ready for Hanukkah. Just because I feel like it's kind of like the same sort of spirit, but also different. So if anyone has any Hanukkah experience, I'd be interested in knowing.
Yeah, I'm very interested. We both come from small towns in Indiana, so we
Yeah,
don't, not a lot of Jewish presents.
definitely not. And if there were, they did a great job of hiding. Just kidding.
But yeah, from my own experience, I just, maybe the industry thinks there's way more money in Christmas and Santa and all that stuff, and so that's why it's just blown way out of proportion.
Yeah, definitely. You know what though, in the past couple of years I've noticed like because Black Friday used to be like the big thing, where everyone got all their Christmas stuff during that time. I feel like it's really died down recently.
Well, because
I
they've
mean,
spread it out so much so that
yeah.
people can get more money.
Well, yeah, I know. And it's so they can I've noticed that too. They're like it used to be just like, get it while it can last, but now they're like, "Oh, it'll be restocked, in like a week and you can get it for the same price or whatever."
Right.
So I guess that's true too. I don't know. I've just noticed that maybe it's just because I don't hang around the younger generation, so I don't get those types of gifts. Like I'm definitely someone who enjoys giving gifts more than I like receiving them. But at the same time, like whenever my parents ask what they can get me, it's like, oh, well, I need some new pots and pans, or I need some
Yeah.
new dishware. Like I just need something that I can use.
Yeah.
I don't get video games or like DVDs anymore, or any of the stuff I used to ask for like as a kid. It's all adult stuff.
Yeah. Let us know what's on your Christmas list, friends. We
What did
won't
you
buy
guys
it for you,
ask
but
for? Yeah, no, we definitely can't buy it for you. I actually just wrapped all of my gifts today that I'm sending back to family, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so much stuff.
yeah. I actually, so my mom specifically asked me not to get her anything. My dad doesn't like when we get him anything. So
Hmm.
I have a very small present idea that I actually haven't purchased yet. I'm not going to be able to purchase it until after Christmas for a few reasons, and I won't say it on the podcast because that might give it away. Um, but so I'll be telling them on Christmas, like, this is what I'm getting you. Um, and so that's what I like more is a, a thoughtful present that people can utilize and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I've definitely, every gift that I bought, I'm just like, okay, this has to be useful in some way. Because to be honest, nobody wants like more junk in their house.
Right.
It's just, I don't want to be that person that clutters it up. Like even, because Christmas coming means that I have an excuse to bake a lot of different things, which is my favorite thing to do. I like baking and sending them to people and then worrying about how much they're judging me on how my baking skills are once they're eating it, but it's fine
No,
because
they're
there's
not
thousands of
judging you. They're just
mouths.
so happy that they got cookies.
But like even then I'm thinking, okay, do I want to give them, like an aluminum pie container so that they can just recycle it, or do I want to give them like an actual container that maybe they'll wash and reuse for something? Um,
Right.
but like I also don't want to I don't want them to like open it and be like, "Oh great, another thing I have to stick in my Tupperware cabinet, that
I
I'll lose
have
the
proof
lid
of
to
this.
in 2 months."
Yeah, I made cookies for a whole bunch of people 2 years ago, and that was really, really fun, and everybody loved it, and that made me feel really good.
Mhm.
I did like cardboard type boxes that I found so that
Ooh.
they could just recycle it,
Yeah.
and they were printed with Christmassy things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Not to spoil anything for everyone, but they're going to be in real containers this year. I just feel like maybe I should step up my game. Also, I found some really cute containers while I was out shopping, so
See, it's perfect.
I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry I'm cluttering your house. But when you see it and you're angry at it, just think of me.
That's the exact sentiment you want people to have towards you. I see what you're doing.
Merry Christmas. Fuck you, Morgan. It's fine.
So what other traditions do you have or enjoy? Or what other traditions would you like to start is a good talking point.
Well, like for me, Christmas is more about like family stuff. Like it's one of my favorite times of the year just because it does give my family an excuse to like all get together because I rarely get much family time. And now that I'm so far away, it's a little bit harder. Having my sister here helps. But we do still keep up our tradition of we would make, well, we don't have a fireplace that we can cook in right now, so technically we have to boil them, but we used to make hot dogs in the fireplace and s'mores, which we're still going to do.
That's cute.
And we'll probably turn on those old Christmas movies with like, there's Rudolph and Frosty and what?
The heat miser and the snow miser.
Yeah, we always put those on Christmas Eve. We watch those. I did add a new one. I added in the SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas episode. That's a new tradition. And then this year we're going to try something different, which I'm hoping to implement in the future because Jared does not enjoy too many foods just yet. We're going to do our regular like big sides that we usually do that you would have like a turkey or a ham or something like that. But for our main course, we're going to do Christmas BLTs and grilled cheeses.
That's so fun.
So it'll be super fun.
Yeah. And that's the nice thing is tying back to our overarching theme of this podcast, there are no rules.
No, never.
So remember that this holiday season.
Oh, we used to read The Night Before Christmas every Christmas Eve.
Okay, that's cute.
We haven't done that obviously because I don't want my mom. But in the future I'll probably implement that as well as, The Nightmare Before Christmas on top of that because, it's me.
Right.
So,
which one are you gonna read first, or are you gonna like go back and forth, like read one page of one and then
and compare? I don't know. I think I'll read The Nightmare Before Christmas last. That way I can, give everybody nightmares as they're waiting for their presents in the morning. No, but I think that's definitely something that I'm gonna kind of keep and also change. So. But yeah, I mean, for Christmas, it just, for me, means it's like all tradition. It's like I like keeping what my family has and what we used to do. And I don't know, it just makes me happy. It's my family time.
That's cute.
So what about you? What you got going? Because you just moved and you're still busy right now. So.
Yeah, so I'll be going back home. Actually, I'll be driving tomorrow, so I'll be listening to a lot of podcasts. It's like a 4.5-hour drive, and I'll be bringing my kitty. So we'll jam out in the car together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go back, stay with my family for a few days. Every Christmas Eve, we do my mom's side of the family get together, and for a very long time on Christmas Day, we would do our like immediate family Christmas in the morning, and then we would later that day go to my dad's side of the family for Christmas. And then after my grandma on my dad's side passed away, people kind of fizzled out, and so this will be the first year they're having a big Christmas thing together since she passed away. So we'll see how that'll go. I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever been a super family oriented person, and some people will think that sounds bad, but I'm not like standing there with a big F you towards everybody. It's just like I like hanging out by myself.
Yeah. No, I mean that makes sense.
So, oh, and then something my mom likes to do is every Christmas Day, my mom, my sister, and I go see a movie.
Oh,
So,
that's interesting.
yeah.
I'm surprised they're actually like, do you go to a movie theater? Like
Hmm.
there are theaters that are open?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Cheers to you, movie theater people working on Christmas Day.
Right. I hope they get double time.
Yeah, I hope so.
Um, but yeah, movie theaters and Chinese food places. Isn't that the stereotype?
Actually, it is. I feel like there are a lot of like traditions like that where, you have people like my family who probably have like good old Midwestern home style meals or whatever, but then a good majority of the population has like, oh, we go out for Chinese food or we go eat at a specific restaurant, like, and
Yeah.
do the family stuff, which I get because we really only celebrate Christmas with like my dad's side of the family because my mom's side is just so busy all the time. So we usually set like one day of the year and we celebrate what we call birthanksmas, which is like a grouping of birthdays, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
I love it.
And yeah, and we go out. We might do an activity like the zoo or something like that, and then we eat and converse, and then the day's over. And that's like 40 holidays in one.
Right. And
So,
when you get to the heart of everything, it's all about just spending time with people you care about.
mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. I think that's the feeling that I get most from Christmas, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people get really excited and decorate and everything, and I do love to decorate. I like putting up my tree and all that fun stuff, but I think it's more about like the quality time with people, to be honest. I like not having to go to work and just like being home, cuddling.
yeah, it's a good reset.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, and it makes me sad that it stresses some people out so much. I feel like especially if you've ever worked in any type of service industry, you can see the closer it gets to the holidays, the more stressed out people get.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that makes me sad. But yeah, when you really get down to it, it's just spending time with people you care about. And yeah, and I learned from that conversation I had with my coworkers that Advent is actually a time for you to reflect and look inward and again reflect on what to do in the coming year and stuff like that. But then people capitalized on Advent calendars and things like that. And Morgan and I are playing into it with the Tea Advent calendar.
We are. Yes.
But also, the reason we're doing that is it's our way of spending time with each other when we're so far apart.
Yeah.
It's that cute little thing of Morgan and I are drinking the same tea today.
We're doing it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. I try not to do the consumeristic thing. Like I do have gifts, but most of the time I just buy presents for like friends of mine who might have children or small humans.
Yeah.
Um, because I mean, I really want them to, even if they don't really celebrate Christmas, it's kind of like the magic of the holidays or whatever. I just want them to have something like super happy in their lives. Like
Yeah.
even if they're not like a materialistic child, which I hope they aren't. But I remember being small and like Christmas being a fun time because I didn't have any responsibilities. I didn't have anything to care about. I just got to open my presents and eat good food
Well,
and
there's a
good time.
magical element around it, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, and I think kids should have a good imagination. So we could have the debate of, um, the North Pole. I won't get into that because I don't actually know what type of audience listens to this. I hope that your children are not listening to our podcast.
We swear a lot, people.
We do. But the debate about some things existing and other things not existing. I don't know. I just feel like you should try to keep as much magic alive in your child's life as long as possible.
Yeah, and then something else I like about it that let's hope that people try to extend more throughout the year, but a lot of people are much more giving. They're willing to step up and volunteer or help people or just be kinder to people around them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Last year, for example, my mom and my sister and I took the train into Chicago for the first time and went to the Chris Kindle market there. Um, Very, very crowded. If you don't like crowds, I do not recommend. We also went the day after Thanksgiving, which was a bad idea,
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
or the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Still rough.
Yeah, but there was a mom and daughter, and they were going around giving um, packets of like food and toothpaste and gloves and scarves and things like that to the people experiencing homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
And what I loved most was they weren't drawing attention to themselves doing it. They were just doing it because it was the right thing to do, and it was getting colder, and they were gonna need stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I thought that was really sweet and something to instill in your child for the rest of their life.
Definitely. I mean, it's kind of like on top of, giving them happiness. It's like how we enjoy giving gifts more than we do receiving them because it's more about like the feeling of happiness that you made somebody else smile. It's like the same reason why if I'm having a good day, I'll dance at a traffic light because most of the time it makes people laugh. And,
Yeah.
one day I'm hoping to go viral, but we'll see. Um, but no, it just makes people laugh and for no reason you just made their day.
Yeah.
Just one thing that they're going to remember. So if you take care of people who might not have family there or really, any friends around them to support them, it's really important to remember that they're still people. And if you have the ability to put a smile on somebody's face, you should totally do it because it's very rewarding.
And it's free.
True. Yes.
So,
That's a good point, though.
yeah. I like how we turned talking about Christmas into being good people.
Be good people. That's all this
Yeah.
podcast is about. We're actually hypnotizing you. That's what that theme song does. And then we tell you to
Yeah.
go do things and you do them.
And especially if you listen to this as you go to sleep, because now we're in your subconscious.
We are. We're always in your subconscious. As soon as you press play, we were automatically in your brain. How does that
Do
feel?
do 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 do.
Invasive. Um, yeah, no. So going past Christmas, because I'm not sure if we'll have time to, record in between now and New Year's. Do you do
That's a
anything
very
for
good
New
point.
Year's?
When I was younger, um, every year there was a couple years we did it at my house with just my immediate family, but almost every year it was at my grandparents' house with all um my cousins on my mom's side that are local. Um, we would like make pizza from scratch and
Ooh,
stay up late, obviously.
yes.
Um, and when it was at my grandparents' house, we would hang out in the garage for like, because they had a heated garage, we would hang out in their garage. And when midnight hit, we would like throw a whole bunch of confetti and like have a big old party. And then we would have a whole bunch of fun with push brooms cleaning it up and like a leaf blower. And so it was this huge fun thing. Um, and it was just lots of crazy fun.
Push brooms brings back some theater memories.
Right. Theater kids know.
You
Do you think Glenn listens to this?
Totally. Glenn, if you're listening to this, shout out to you. And if you're not, then I guess you miss your shout out. It's fine. You don't love us. I get it.
Yeah, maybe someone will tell you about it because you don't like us, but oh, and Kathy
Oh,
too,
yes. And Kathy. Kathy, we love you.
and Wendy.
There are a lot of people in the department.
We like a lot of people that involved theater manual labor,
Yes.
but
We appreciate you and we thank you for all of the lessons that you've taught us.
yes.
So much so.
Uh, but anyway, um, When I was living in Indy, there was one New Year's where one of my roommates and I watched horror movies until midnight. That was really fun.
Ooh.
Um,
I think I might have to steal that idea.
that was one of my favorites. And like I'd never seen Cujo, and we watched Cujo, and it was great fun. Um,
It's kind of like watching it on New Year's Eve means that you're getting like all of the horror images out of your mind and just starting the new year fresh.
right. And you're going into it with an adrenaline rush.
Yes.
And
Ghosts
then
don't exist because it's 2020.
and last year, Morgan and I actually spent New Year's together
We did.
driving to Texas.
That was a good time.
And Morgan drove the whole way because I don't know how she does it.
It was very empty on the roads, and then when it hit New Year's, fireworks went off, and then it became very foggy very fast. It's a dangerous time to drive.
I think I was in and out of sleep because I'm getting old.
It was also a terrible time to drive because it was New Year's. A lot of the gas stations were closed, so
That's right.
drinking tea to keep caffeinated did not help. It was hard to find a bathroom for a while there, and we were all worried, but it's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
Just to the rental company, your car is fine. No, it came very close though.
We won't talk about it.
Yep. It's a story for another time.
Your
New Year's sounds like way more exciting than mine. Like we usually just stay up, make something over the fire, and watch the ball drop. We weren't big partiers.
Well, the funny thing, because I'm from the little corner in Indiana that's on Chicago time. So for those of you that don't know, when the ball drops in New York, in my little corner in Indiana, there's still another hour until midnight. So we would kind of get a head start. But yeah, now I'm on Eastern time, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do this year for New Year's because I imagine some people I know here will have New Year's parties, but I do not like the idea of being on the roads on New Year's, even though that's what we did last year.
Yeah, but we were on the highway, so we were probably far out.
Avoiding a lot of it.
Yeah, because I think we were almost to Texas at that point.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It was empty. It was barren lands.
But yeah, I don't like the idea of driving myself home in a city or being in a Lyft that's driving me home in the city.
Yeah.
So I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Plus, I like the introspective aspect of it and getting ready for the fresh start of the new year.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start out the new year by waiting to drink till after the ball drops, because then I'm going to do a 30-minute workout so that I can get started early on my bikini body resolution. And then I'll chug a whole thing of wine. That's my plan.
That's funny.
No, we'll probably just do like games or something. We'll play cards or whatever, watch the ball drop. And then for us, like every New Year's Day, my mom would make, she still makes sausage, potatoes, and cabbage, which I've continued that tradition. And I don't remember where it stems from, but I know she's like, the more cabbage that you eat on New Year's Day, the more money that you're supposed to make in the new year. So
abundance, here we come.
Yeah, I can't tell you, like, surprisingly, I don't eat as much as I used to, but like as a kid, I would eat like 5 or 6 bowls of this, like just shove that down. I'm like, I'm gonna be rich at 14. It's gonna happen. No, but I still do that, and I know a lot of people probably think it's gross because cabbage, but honestly, people, if you put some of that meat grease in there, not for you vegans and or vegetarians, but it's pretty good. And potatoes. Who can turn down potatoes?
Right. And I feel like you can make almost anything taste good.
Oh yeah, for sure. You could definitely take the sausage out of there, and I think I would still eat it. So
yeah,
the sausage is really for the other people in my vicinity who do not eat vegetables. That's
So I
fine. More
guess,
money for me.
right, I guess we can kind of roll into what are your opinion on resolutions? Do you have any? What are they? Yeah.
Oh yeah. For me personally, I don't usually write resolutions technically. Um, do you do that? Do you like physically write resolutions?
I I go back and forth. Um, I think in my wise old age of 25,
Ooh,
um,
so young.
um, I don't know. I look at it more of I don't need a date on a calendar to tell me when to start trying to better myself.
Right, right.
It's nice to get the ball rolling sometimes, and it's good to have a fresh start. And especially since this will be a totally new decade.
Yeah,
What? Um,
that's crazy.
like I said, I'm always trying to better myself. So,
Okay, but just to let you know, the ball does start rolling at like 11:59. So,
right.
should perhaps get started on that.
Just do jumping jacks and
Yeah.
squats and
Yeah. As soon as that ball starts to fall, everyone just start getting in that high intensity interval training. Within 30 seconds, you'll have a six pack, guarantee
yeah.
it.
And then chug your juice cleanse.
Yes, exactly. Um, no. Yeah, I am curious to know though what everyone else does for like resolution stuff. Like, is that even really still a thing? Because I feel like it used to be everyone was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. But now I feel like it's also come to the point where everyone's like, oh yeah, well in the new year I'm just gonna do something that's better than what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, I mean, gyms always have specials in
oh yeah,
January and like for discounted prices, but
yeah,
typically from what I've heard, um, that the gyms empty out again in February.
for sure. I bet you even after like the first 2 weeks, like it's just dropped
Yeah.
dramatically. Which is fine. The gym is not for everyone. Do not feel like you have to go and physically make yourself healthier. I, for one, am going to start eating a lot healthier in the new year, just in general. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a food journal for like just general health purposes, and holding myself accountable is a big theme in my life right now, and
yeah,
doing things that are good for me. Just,
right. I
yeah.
mean, not to call them out, but I'm going to call them out because I doubt they listen. They tell me they do, so this is a test. Um, So Jared and Corey actually have like an alarm set during every day where they text each other what they've eaten for the day to like
Okay.
help each other keep track. Um, so if you're interested,
Text
yeah,
Jared.
yeah, yeah. No, but I mean, you should definitely, if you need help, go to a friend, let them know, like, hey, I want to eat more broccoli. And they'll be like, okay, well, I don't want you to sit next to me, but I'll help you eat more broccoli. Um, just take your gas outside.
Right. Accountability buddies are huge.
They are. And you do not have to pay $10.99 a month to join some sort of Facebook group that helps you. I'm sure there are plenty of people who will just happily yell at you to eat your veggies for the day.
Right, for
Uh,
free.
yeah,
But
totally.
if you're one of those people who, if you've spent money on something, it motivates you to follow through, just know yourself, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone's different, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own sort of whatchamacallem, self sense of responsibility, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, I definitely do as I eat like greasy foods, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely gonna feel this tomorrow, but it's fine. I'll just work out for 2 hours. It's great. Um, no, but do what's best for you. Don't do what somebody else does just because it works for them.
Yeah.
Everyone is different. I used to do a fitness subscription based service. Um, it just wasn't for me. So whatever works.
Yeah.
I also had a gym membership, which I also canceled, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I need low impact exercise, and weight machines just weren't right for me. So I do a lot of home workouts. Again, because I'm old and I have weak knees. So if you need some suggestions on low impact exercises, let me know.
Yeah.
We can fall apart together.
I can hear my echo in your
Oh, sorry.
thing. It threw me off. What was I gonna say? Oh, my plan, that's the word I was looking for, I guess, is to do home workouts until I'm at a point where I feel more in shape, and just stronger and healthier are my main goals. And then I decided a couple weeks ago, probably over the summer when I have more time, I want to start taking ballet classes.
Oh my God, yes.
I think that would be so much fun.
Yes.
And
you're gonna love it.
yeah. And also when I was little, I wanted to be a ballerina really badly, and I have a distinct memory of my babysitter's niece who was very, very mean.
Oh no.
I was talking about how I wanted to be a ballerina, and she told me how I could never do it for all of these reasons, and then I stopped wanting to be a ballerina, and I think that's where my self-esteem problem started. So, thanks, Jessie.
Call them out. Welcome to Millennial Monologue segment of You've Been Called Out.
Call out corner.
Fuck you. No, I mean, but a lot of people do that because, they know they can't do it themselves, so.
Oh yeah, it was totally, that's another thing I've learned in my old age. It's like everybody projects their shit onto you. Everybody projects their fears onto you. So if you feel led and guided to do something, do it and fuck everyone else.
Yeah. It really doesn't matter. You can pretty much do anything you want to do. To be honest,
Don't hurt other people. Are we gonna say this in every
Don't-
single podcast?
Don't hurt anyone in the process.
Until we solve all the world's problems.
Yes. We are not encouraging anyone to pull any sort of, Olympic disaster. Don't.
Please do not.
Don't take out anyone's kneecaps.
Oh God.
So you can be the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Or go to the Olympics.
Yes.
Conspiracy corner.
Yeah. No, you really can do whatever you want. If you put your mind to it and you put the hard work into it, that's the important thing. Some people do have natural talent, and I mean, it's okay to be jealous about it. Some of us just have to work harder to get there, but that doesn't mean that you can't get there. It just means you gotta put your hard work into it.
Yeah.
Use that drive. Thank you to everyone for listening.
Yes. Interact with us.
Yes. We really do want to know, about your traditions, how you celebrate Hanukkah, what you do on the weekends.
Yeah.
How much you weighed when you were born. I don't know. Just
your hopes and dreams and fears.
Yeah, so that we can crush them. I mean, inspire them, help them grow.
Yeah. The deepest, darkest secrets you haven't told anyone.
Yeah, so that we can exploit you on the podcast to the thousands of people that listen to us.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah, this isn't like a priest. We get to tell everyone.
Yeah.
Just full disclosure.
Yeah, no, yeah. We're not bound by religious beliefs, so. Anyways, yeah. Thank y'all for listening. Happy holidays to everyone.
Yes. Feliz
Navidad.
Navidad.
Yes.
Prospero año.
Melakalikimaka.
Yes. I need to watch Christmas Vacation. I think I'm gonna watch that with my family. I was gonna tell you. Have you watched the Netflix Christmas movie? It's called Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell as Santa.
Yes.
One of my new favorite Christmas movies.
It is very. It's Netflix produced, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really good for Netflix, because I've been binging a lot of Netflix Christmas movies recently, And they're all like Hallmark level, but that one is
I
really
love it.
good. Highly
And
recommend.
for all the New Girl fans out there, the guy that plays Winston Bishop plays a cop. So
It's pretty great.
it's really great.
Love him. But yeah, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. If you have Netflix. If you have Hulu, sorry, you're screwed. I don't know what to tell you.
Mooch off a friend's password.
Yeah.
We all know that you are. Only like 10 people pay for Netflix.
You know what? Since it's Christmas, here's what I think y'all should do. You should share your Netflix password with like one person, and then after Christmas you can change it so they can't get back in, but make their Christmas great by allowing them to watch that movie.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Give them your password for a day, and don't let them hack into your bank accounts, and you'll be fine.
Right. Yeah.
No, but seriously, that feels like a good deed. I think that'll do us for today, everyone.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Bye.
Bye.